What's up, guys? It's your internet bro, Raph. Very excited for today's video because we are going to be reacting to the Adam Friedland show, and I freaking love that show. He does interviews with a whole bunch of guests, and the contentious ones especially are my favorite.
Hamas murdered thousands of people.
So what does that mean?
That Hamas is a terrorist organization for murdering innocent children and civilians.
How many civilians have been killed in this war?
The war is a tragedy, but
90%
again,
of
you're
them have been
suggesting that
civilians.
Suggesting
they've killed journalists.
people have been killed in a war. It's been a tragedy.
They've killed people waiting for aid.
But you're suggesting that it is the policy of the Israeli government to murder civilians, and that is a notion that I reject.
You gotta listen, man. You gotta be like a human being about this.
People who are dying in the war, which to me is a tragedy, because war is a tragedy.
Do you feel in your heart that this is what you're saying is right?
If you remove Hamas...
You don't actually think that.
I told you what I believe. Don't tell me what I believe. I've told you what I believe.
Why would you believe that?
Because there are people who see the world differently. I know it's a shock to you, but there are people who see the world differently from you.
And he did a contentious interview with friend of the show, CLAVICULAR, who's basically this lookmaxxing TikToker dude who's obsessed with looks and uses all these like mumbo-jumbo words and became the personification of the lookmaxxing community. Be sure to check out my last video on him. I talked about the Cybertruck incident where he ran over someone and nothing happened because he mogged his way out of that court case into another court case in Arizona for using a fake ID. Nope, not even kidding. And he streamed the whole court case because we live in a brain rot era where content creators are slowly becoming just zoo animal exhibits, and everything is content. Everything must be streamed. Everything must be content. That's Sigma. That's Alpha. And nothing says Alpha like only doing 4 reps with 45 and 25 plate on each side. Hey, listen, I can say it. I work out and I don't do steroids. But we're getting sidetracked. Let's get into the interview that our frame mogging king did.
Terms are quite comical, but you know, you're not in your own world with not knowing about this whole lookmaxxing thing. It's kind of a new thing that's popped up over the past few months, I would say, to the mainstream.
Right.
It's been...
But it existed in forums for years, right?
Right, yeah. No, it's been around for years, and it had sort of a explosion on TikTok back in 2023 where like the kids knew about it, but now it's kind of pushing to X and like, you know, people in your demographic a little bit, so.
Oh, shut up, dude. What does that mean, demographic?
Like old cells?
What is my demographic?
Old cells?
Old cells?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Celibacy?
Just
Dude,
like...
I get pussy. Shut the fuck up, dude. I get mad pussy.
No, it's not like...
Even when I was poor.
That's just one of the terms that we use.
My
like, well,
sexual market value is just through the roof.
We'll just add
ask
cell
any
to
of
the
these
end
guys.
of a descriptor. So
Really?
Just old cell.
So what is your role?
Yeah, no, that was funny, Cell, for sure, Cell. It's cute, Cell. Very alpha, Cell, to make your own cute little language, Cell, you know? Cell? Oh, we're off to a great start. I'm loving this already.
In this ecosystem? How would you define the place that you exist within that?
I would say I'm kind of the cultural leader in the lookmaxxing world, you know, because not a lot of people are super well versed. You know, they're not willing to, you know, go the distance, do whatever it takes kind of to ascend through any and every mechanism out there available to them. So I was like, okay, let's, you know, take this to its logical conclusion, you know, with biohacking, with, you know, whatever you know, form of ascension necessary.
Yeah. Are there other are there ops that are trying to come for that #1 spot? Do you have to defend the throne?
Not that I know about.
Are you the hottest guy? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, like a pride of lions, like being an alpha male. You gotta defend the top spot in the lookmaxxing community. There's lions prowling everywhere.
No.
Well, that's just...
you just know the most about lookmaxxing.
Right. Well, that's the goal of the game, right? Is to mog other people, right?
Tell the boomer cells about what that is.
So mogging is essentially just, you know, outperforming them, looking better than them, and just sort of dominating, right? It came from something called AMOG, which was alpha male of the group. Then it was shortened to just MOG. So that's kind of like the term we use when someone is just like outshining another person in like a photo or whatever. So if that comes along and
Look at Adam. He so does not give a fuck. Yeah, okay, mogging, alpha mogging. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Look, you know what? Adam's kind of mogging Clavicular right now, though. Low key, like he's kind of mogging him right now. Let's see how Clavicular's body language is to this mogging.
Happens to me, right? That's just kind of like almost biblical, you know.
Have you been mogged by
Oh, he's
another
nervous.
man?
Yeah, Clavicular's
I've definitely been
nervous.
mogged, yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel to get mogged?
It's not a great feeling.
It feels bad.
You just got mogged now, dude. You just got mogged now. Holy shit. He's just gonna take that? Look, Adam's still mogging him.
Yeah.
Feel bad.
It's just that a guy's more beautiful than you, or
Just it could be through
Yeah.
you know, a whole plethora of different things. Maybe they have more money than you. They could money mog you. They could status mog you.
okay. Do you only chill with handsome guys?
No. I chill with.
You have
anyone.
normie friends.
I do have normie friends.
And what's your perception of those guys that they're like?
I hope you guys are keeping up. There's something like there's a sort of mental disorder for being this freaking hyper fixated on all these like theologies that he's just pulling out of his ass. Like, I get it. This was a community before Clavicular came onto the scene. I get it. But like, I feel like we're just adding on to the lore just for the sake of it.
You feel bad for them?
I try not to think about it too much, but it's kind of just like the only thing that I'm kind of talking about when I discuss,
Yeah.
you know, looks maxing and the importance of looks is, you know, you could try your hardest not to acknowledge someone being ugly or good looking, but at the end of the day, it's a subconscious bias that everyone's going to have, and it's unavoidable, right? So just because I know the exact facial ratios that make someone good looking or not good looking, it doesn't mean that everyone doesn't instinctually know them already.
It makes sense to me, the basic premise that society rewards
Right.
attractiveness, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's kind of obvious, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you think it's like a revolutionary concept because it's like you're just saying something that's always existed, right?
Right, yeah, no, I think it's quite logical, and that's why I would say that most of my messaging is so well received, is because it seems to me so beyond obvious that you're better looking.
Bro, this guy, like this other, I don't know what you call this mental disorder, but like just totally oblivious. Like, I wonder if he genuinely feels that Adam is totally just fucking with him. His message is well received. Dog. Oh my God, this echo chamber is crazy.
You have better treatment in almost every aspect of life. And this is something that's also quite well researched, right? You know, you look at prison sentencing for good-looking people versus people who are less attractive. It's quite clear that it's a huge advantage to have in life.
You think you beat the case recently because you're a hottie?
I mean, no, that's funny that Adam Friedland put that he beat his case. But no, I mean, Clavicular is not saying anything revolutionary. There is such thing as, you know, pretty privilege. Like, you know, it's not something that he researched himself and found these answers in research, you know?
No comment.
No comment. But did you you pumped before you walked into the courthouse?
No, I didn't pump.
Did you wear something slutty so the judge could see?
No, I was fixing my hair in that one mirror. Like
Oh my God.
The curved one, in the courthouse.
I would throw your ass away for life. Wait, so you came with your boys. That's your camera guy?
Temporary.
Why? You're about to fire him?
No.
Why?
My other.
What's your name? Come up and say what up to the crowd. Or to the audience, yeah.
Yours?
Yeah, come up and say hi. Yeah, say name, age, body count. Yeah. Haha, yeah. You don't have a body count?
I'm yours.
Social security
21,
number.
and body count like lower double digits. Something like that.
Lower double digits, like 10.
I don't really count.
Lower double digits is a bizarre way to say that.
Well,
10?
double digits implies like 50s, so that's too high.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your body count?
I don't count.
Do you guys ever
Around
run
20s.
two mans together or no?
Not yet.
Not
Yeah,
yet. One day.
Not yet, but me and my king will go on two-mans eventually. Bro. Not yet, bro. It's crazy.
It's like threesome.
Yeah, one day like a devil's three-way with you and you're in the watch out right now. Okay, sorry.
Move out of the way, bitch.
Let's get back into you. I want to, like, because it's been like really fucking fast, your ascent, right?
That's right.
Mr. B says you're about to be the #1 guy. I saw a clip.
Yes, he said that if he were to invest in any content creator who's up and coming, it would be myself. I'm not really too sure what that means, but
I'm going to play the clip right now of what Mr. B said.
I mean, if I were to like, who I think will keep getting attention, I think that Clav guy, the lookmaxxing, I think he'll keep getting attention because he really leans into doing ridiculous things that, you know, gets out there.
CLAVICULAR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Investment #1.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
sure what that means, but
It sounds like a little bit sinister. A little bit, yeah.
well, maybe a little bit, but
Dude, that guy kind of tortures poor people, don't you think?
I don't know too much about that. That's been speculated. No, I think people just kind of call into question stuff about some of the budgeting, maybe not being the greatest.
What does that mean, though?
Well, so they're doing like
explain
the Team Water thing, right, in Africa, where it's like a charity
the wells,
project.
yeah, for Africa.
The wells,
yeah.
and people were like, is $40 million really necessary? And, you know, personally, I have no idea how any of the
costs
shit
less
works.
for the wells?
And, well, that's what people are speculating.
You got a bad
I
deal,
have,
yeah.
I have no fucking idea,
Yeah.
quite honestly. I don't think anyone has any idea how much it costs to, you know, run a water project in Africa.
Yeah. An interesting thing that you talk about is kind of like how economy that you were presented with at your age, the world that you were promised wasn't a better future, right? Like, how would you explain that?
So essentially what I always say is, you know, lookmaxxing is just another version of self-improvement.
Yeah.
And I'm simply
Totally.
stating that in terms of ascending your sexual market value, which means, you know, how valued you are
Yeah.
by women, how easily you're going to succeed in the dating market, it's a lot easier to improve your looks and improve your SMV by that metric than it is
I can't, bro. When Clavicular throws out terms like this and seeing Adam's face, like, bro, really? SMV? Now we're just, come on. We're just making shit up now. We're making shit up for the sake of making shit up. My cortisol levels, they're spiking. My cortisol levels are spiking. Adam's cortisol, you know, and another thing, Adam doesn't know it here, but his cortisol levels are spiking right now from all this information being thrown. From all this information being thrown his way right now. Totally spiking right now.
to overcome, you know, certain disparities with your finances or improving your status. Because what needs to be accomplished is so much greater than people could ever imagine to have equal results, right? So it's like, let's say you ascend to making even 7 figures a year. It sounds like an incredible number, and it is.
When you're a kid, you're like, that's the most money ever.
True,
Yeah.
real. I mean, especially when you live in big cities. So that's the thing, right? People get to these like insanely good milestones, and then they're expecting these results, and they're not coming.
Like
because,
getting pussy, you mean? Or like...
well, the fact of the matter is,
Getting pussy? Bro, Clavicular looks so uncomfortable low-key. Oh, this is great.
looks are valued a lot greater in these big cities with how shit the economy is. That's really not getting you as far as you think, you know?
You could just also just move to New York because there's like so many gay guys that there's just more straight women than straight guys. It's a hack.
Or you could just lookmaxx.
Have you seen Seinfeld before?
No.
George Costanza was like on dates with 11s. And it's real. It's real. That's actually what happens.
I don't know. For any of the pop culture references, we are
you don't know
20 years
shows.
apart. No.
You don't know any shows or movies.
Not like anything before like 2015.
So like Transformers like 4.
No.
No.
I think that's
What's your favorite movie?
favorite movie? Oh, that's a tough
Or it's
one.
Jester.
How dare you, Adam? How dare you suggest that our Alpha King watches movies? Everyone knows watching movies is for Sigmas and Alphas like Clavicular do not watch movies.
Movies are Jester? Or
Movies
no?
are kind of Jester in sports.
Movies are
Like
jesters.
Oh,
See,
yeah, you hate
told
sports.
you.
Yeah, movies I could, put up with every once in a while.
What's the
but-
best one?
Let me think.
Bro, this
The
guy
most
doesn't watch
enjoyable
movies.
movie?
Come
You
on.
gotta not go back
ca-
to Miami.
You gotta,
Just
you gotta just
come chill
know.
with me and the lads tonight.
And just watch movies?
Have you seen Moneyball?
I have. That's a good
So
movie.
us, that
Yeah.
movie. So us. Have you seen it? I love it.
Yeah, I like the movie Limitless.
You kind of are a Limitless style guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that kind of what having like a stack is like being Justin Timberlake, or
That's
who's
kinda-
the guy in Limitless?
Bradley
Cooper.
Yeah. So it kind of feels that way when you first start taking stimulants.
Yeah.
A little bit.
For me, I just write long emails to people that I haven't talked to in 4 years. So you grew up outside the city, Hoboken,
Yes.
and you've been staying with your family.
Yeah.
Are you close with them?
Yeah, I talk to them a fair bit, just online usually. I haven't seen them in person for about a year before this week.
Isn't there some clip of like Clavicular's dad getting on the phone with him, basically being like, "Hey, dude, you're taking ketamine? You freaking idiot!" And like he was on the verge of tears or something like that. Am I making that up? I could have sworn I saw some clip like that.
Who?
Bruce Springsteen. He's like New Jersey. He's like a rocker. Dude, I gotta put him on the songs. I gotta put him on the movies. We gotta movie max and song max at some point. The two of us as dogs.
Yeah.
You had hot parents?
That's kind of a weird question.
I had a hot mom and a disgusting father. Yeah. I'm fine saying it. I did the measurements on their eyes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no, bro. Clavicular, like you got to keep up, bro. He's using your own methodology against you. He did the measurements on the eyes, and he counted each eyelash to come up with the PMV level for the hotness of his mom.
Yeah. Did your dad teach you how to work out?
No, I kind of just figured it out on my own because we had a home gym that I would just dick around in when I was growing up, and then
He's got to have daddy issues. Like straight up. Like to turn out the way that he did, he's got to have daddy issues. I'm just being honest.
I got my first gym membership and kind of would just watch like, various
Rich Piana?
Rich, yes.
Yeah, he was a
Shout out,
he was a
Rich.
psycho. I loved him.
Yeah, I loved Rich too. Unfortunately, 99% of the shit he was doing is the complete opposite of what the literature
I
suggests.
can't believe it. I can't
know.
believe that he was doing the Rest in peace, you fucking god.
He was a great guy, but his mentality.
Did he die from steroids, or can you
Yeah.
die from steroids?
It definitely had a role in his passing, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
Look how reluctant he is to answer that, because this motherfucker does steroids. So he's so reluctant to say steroids is a really big problem.
you can die from steroids, yes. Just putting a strain on your organs, So when I talk about steroids and testosterone usage, it's put into the same category as these bodybuilding guys who are dying, prematurely. But it's not a binary thing, right? It's extremely dose dependent.
No, it is a binary thing. Even if you are slightly going above your testosterone levels, that's not a good thing. Fucking up with your hormone systems, even slightly, can make a big difference in your health. Like, I know we're just like vibe maxing and like steroids makes you look good, but even if you're going a little bit above your normal hormonal levels, that could have a severe impact. I don't know where the fuck he's getting this information from.
So when you're talking about TRT or slightly above that, that's not comparable with bodybuilders who are using about 10 or 20 times the
Does your
dosage.
dick get smaller, or your balls?
Your balls.
Your balls get smaller.
Yes.
But it kind of makes your dick look bigger, probably.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's about the proportionality. Yeah.
It's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should do it, dude. I have long balls.
Wait, what?
Nothing. When did you swipe your V? Like 11, probably?
No, 16.
16?
Yep.
All right, that's a responsible age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. Your obsession prior to looks maxing was Nerf guns?
No, that's just one.
What's that all about?
That was one when I was like, 8 or 9 years old.
How many Nerf guns do you have?
None anymore.
Come on, dude. You talk about it, dude.
I said it one time, but that's good research.
Yeah, I know everything about you, dog. Wait, did you get obsessed with things growing up? Was that like an aspect of your personality?
Yeah, that was kind of the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
You know.
What other things were you obsessed with?
Oh no. That's not alpha. You were into Nerf guns? Come on, Clavicular. Why is he so embarrassed to just be like, yeah, I was into Nerf guns? Like, bro, it's cool. Like, this is what I'm saying. This whole look maxing alpha shit. It's okay to have interests. It's normal. It's okay to be a human.
I was pretty obsessed with like GTA 5, I would say.
Sick, obviously, fire.
I
Sigma
rotted
game.
on that for
Sigma.
hours a day, like
Yeah.
minimum 10 hours every
Yeah.
single day during COVID.
Yeah.
So it'd just be that kind of stuff, just getting super hyper fixated on
Yeah.
random shit.
Yeah.
So
I think that's pretty normal. though,
Yeah.
Video games for kids.
yeah, I guess, but just only playing one thing for. I have no idea.
I play sports games because I'm cool.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. FIFA, 2K.
Yeah, I wish I was that cool.
I don't trust a guy that doesn't like sports, honestly.
Yo, facts though. I forgot this motherfucker doesn't like sports. You hear that? He doesn't like you guys. You hear that, Cam Scatterboo? No, but that's one thing that like weirded me out about this whole community. Like, isn't sports alpha? Shouldn't you be into sports? Yo, I just had a realization. This lookmaxxing community, they're just femboys. They're pretty boys. And that's fine. That's totally cool.
You can't trust a guy that doesn't like sports. You can't trust a guy that goes on 7 dick appointments a week. Do you have 7 dick appointments a week? That would suck. It's a lonely feeling actually being one of those guys.
What's that?
Nothing. Bro, what do you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your? Would you let your girl get a train run? If, that's what they always say.
Right. Yeah. For
$1 million.
exactly.
And I'm like, obviously, I'd do it for free. Yeah, I guess like, what's the genesis behind like the boards? Did it grow out of like incel and PUA shit? Like, was
Yeah.
that right? Yeah. Did you interact with that kind of shit?
That was
first?
before my time. That was
Yeah.
kind of when I was like born, was when it was like all conceptualized on the internet.
So the genesis behind it was like, if you're involuntary celibate, you're like, I'm actually not gonna accept this.
You know, I forget sometimes that at the end of the day, Clavicular is a kid, and he needs to grow out of this phase, and hopefully he does. But if he keeps taking those steroids, not gonna have a long life, man. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna become a like piece of ass, and then I'll get girls.
That was the idea behind it. It was more so like
It's the most
identifying.
obvious thing in the world.
I think it was
Adam's
more so
so-
just identifying why people were incel, and then
Yeah.
it kind of transitioned to okay, how could we fix this now?
Have you ever been in love?
That's a tough question. You know, I
It's
don't know.
awesome. It's the ultimate.
No, I don't know. Like I said, totally fine being a human. Humans experience emotions. Stop fucking around. Come on, Clavicular, lock in. Lock in.
Honestly, it feels great. But
Okay.
but it feels crazy. It feels like you're taking crazy pills sometimes.
Yeah, totally. I've never been in love. Having a girlfriend, that's for Sims. You know what I'm saying, bro? Totally. Experiencing human emotions, Sigma type shit.
It's like, what are we even doing?
Mhm.
I think you've been in love. I feel like you're capping. That's cap. I can see you on your face.
Well, I just said
You're
I
a
don't
lover
know.
boy. You don't know.
You're a
So you
lover
thought
boy.
it could be love.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think that your career has complicated like having like a
Oh
stable
yeah, no,
relationship?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You had a girlfriend recently,
Yeah.
and did it make it tough?
Yeah, certainly. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of not really possible to do what I do just because of the hours. Like, you know, with all this kind of production-oriented stuff where you're kind of running a show, it's a little less time devotion than like the streams. Like the streaming hours are beyond brutal, and the shit that I do on stream isn't something that most girls would want to
Yeah.
be a part of. You know?
Yeah, like hose, like flirting with
Hose,
you.
yeah.
From Brickle style
Yeah,
hose.
Brickle hose.
Yeah, trying to do street
The worst
interviews.
of the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry that you'll get so hot that you'll be hotter than your girlfriend? 'Cause you don't want to be hotter than your girlfriend.
Why?
Because it's like, what, you want to date? No, you
It's
don't.
like typically how it is in
Really?
modern dating.
Not
Yeah.
for me. Not at all, dude. She is an
Modern.
idiot. I can't believe she's gonna wake up one day and be like, what the hell have I been? Well, yeah. I guess there is an aspect of dating that is like courtship, right? Like it's not sexy if someone is pursuing you, right? Like it's more sexy if you have a crush on someone and you want to like you know, like be charming and get them to like you.
Right, and women are just outrageously hypergamous.
What does that mean?
It means
The
that they're
fuck?
trying to date above their looks level. To
Oh my god, dude. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like this guy's whole ideology is just broken. It's just incel shit. Like it's totally fine if you want to be like, yeah, I want to look good. I want to smell good. I want to get a haircut. I want to wear nice clothes. I want to look good, you know? That's totally normal, but man, again, making up lore and words for the sake of doing it, and then being like, yeah, women are the antithesis and Satan, and it's almost like you don't like girls. Like, come on, bro.
a ridiculous degree.
You got to move to New York, dude. You see some of the gargoyles with just 11s, dude. This is a different world.
Well, that's because there's a lot of people in New York who are like
gay guys. Yeah.
I was gonna say money maxers, like,
Money
you know,
maxers.
finance
Not even.
as a whole, right?
Yeah.
What is true about women is they are hypergamous. They're dating above their looks level, and if they're not, if they're better looking than the guy, it can 99% of the time be attributed to either money or status.
They're way better.
Right.
They could
So,
see titties and asses.
That's why I don't really understand when people give, like, you know, anecdotes on breaking these rules when it's like, yeah, as a whole, we're looking at a society here, not, you know, were you able to get with a chick who's hotter than you?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but we had people like Pete Davidson, Timothy Chalamet. I know he mentioned the whole money thing, but genuinely, I feel like girls, at the end of the day, if you're a funny dude, you're normal, and you somewhat take care of yourself, believe me, that's more than enough to hold a conversation with someone and, you know, even make them a significant other. Like, it's not all this mumbo jumbo science stuff. Like, do you have a personality? Are you not a douchebag? You know, it's really just that simple.
It's just like they like it kind of a little bit if we're like a little ugly sometimes.
No.
I think yeah, bro.
Well, you're also
I'm
a
like-
millionaire status.
Billionaire.
Billionaire. Oh wait, I did see someone say.
Why did they say billionaire?
What?
Who tweeted that I'm a billionaire?
I don't know. I was like, is that true?
Yeah, I'm a billionaire, dude.
But you know, as a whole, these rules are true, and these are rules that you
I don't
should
think
kind
they're
of.
true, dude. I think you're making
They
up fake
absolutely are.
rules.
No, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, dude. All my friends' girlfriends are hotter than them.
Are
Dude,
all
you
your
should
friends
see
rich?
Steven's roster. Steven, no, not at all. Back me up, Steven.
And that's another common cope is people just don't know how to properly rate individuals' attractiveness because they'll score women a lot higher because it's like, yeah,
they're hot.
Exactly. But when you actually know the objective measurements, it doesn't become about sexual attraction. It's about mathematics, and you're able to be a lot more analytical
God.
with, you know, rate.
Oh, brother. Jeez, I promise you, if you are approaching women with this mathematic, scientific method, it's so unnatural. And I swear he's used these terms to talk to women and stuff, and they just look at him like he has freaking 3 heads.
People.
But what's sexy about math?
Well, it's about figuring out attractiveness.
I don't need to know the math on a pair of tits, you know?
Well, it's about the faces, and at the end of the day,
Face. Yeah.
you see a girl, you think she's hot. It's the same, but we're just trying to identify why. You know, why do you have that subconscious
'Cause you're horny.
instinct? You know, but why? What makes a face good? What makes a face bad? That's the kind of stuff that I'm just explaining to people.
Because I think girls are hot. I
Right.
sometimes get horny for them.
There you go. Well, we're just
I've been
talking about
horny
why.
for them my whole life, dude. Even before I could bust, dude. I've been horny for them. Anyway, let's not get carried away. Can you break it down for me? Like, so what are these measurements and like how have they?
Oh,
Is it crowdsourced? Is it
is
like
gonna be
the
great.
community is kind of determined like
They do a lot of
PSL?
surveys
It's
on this
called
stuff.
PSL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes from a bunch of different sources. You know, even something like the mid-face ratio tracks back to ancient Greece, but a lot of it is, you know, attractiveness surveys.
Bro, like, there could be some semblance of truth to what he's saying, but it dead ass just sounds like he's just pulling shit out of his ass. You know, if you're confident enough in saying saying anything, you can make it sound like a fact. Like, yeah, bro, like lookmaxxing goes back to the ancient Roman times. You know, the ancient Romans were sitting around right before they fought, you know, the Persian War, and they were like just looking at each other, giving each other lookmaxxing rates, PSL, you know?
Scientists determining what is the most ideal measurement, right? And you take all these measurements and you come up with a total facial harmony score, and that kind of is able to be gauged on how attractive someone is. And there's other things that play a role, like phenotype, you know, and if you were to extend it to just the full body and height and frame, things like that. So there's a lot that goes into it, but it's all very objective.
And this is kind of something that's like the community has debated and kind of like
It's not like that makes it sound like it's just a bunch of autists on forums kind of debating numbers.
I'm not saying that.
Well, no.
It is a bunch of autists on forums describing and making shit up on objectifying what beauty is. It is subjective. It's like art. Come on.
I know.
There's no like guru. There's no like Ross Jeffries who's teaching his
it's not like
system.
one guy's opinion.
Yeah.
You know, it's all very well researched.
Do you know who Ross Jeffries is?
It's not.
I don't.
He's like the first pickup artist guy. When we were 15, my friend Tommy was like, dude, I'm sick of not fucking. I was like, we all are, dude. And he's like, I downloaded these lectures from Kazaa of this guy, Ross Jeffries. And I was like, what like, you're not going to get pussy from lectures. And he fucked at school like 3 days later. Literally at school. Literally. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And then he started dating that girl, and he saved her in his phone as bitch.
Bitch.
It was rude. Quite rude. So, just explain to me what like the PSL kind of like, you know, layman's terms, because I'm like not very smart, but like.
Well, PSL was
There's 4 categories.
Sorry.
It's an 8-point scale, right?
Right.
Yeah. So how's that determined?
So that's just a different rating system that came from the community, and those are just PSL is 3 like lookism oriented forums, and you know, like pickup artist type things. So,
I don't know how you hear this, what he's saying, and not think that he doesn't have some sort of autism. You know? I don't mean that as a negative thing. Like, it's just autistic, you know?
The idea behind it is that there's no such thing as a 10, and the highest rating was an 8. Now it's kind of been skewed to match the decile scale, so it's not completely what it was.
What's the decile scale?
Like out of 10.
Out of 10. Oh yeah.
So people will kind of just try to like
totally,
make it translatable when that was never really the intention. There's a reason there was no 9 and 10 included in the scale. You know? Yeah. So that's kind of just what it comes down to.
What are the 3 categories?
The 3 categories of
You said there were 3 standards.
No, it's just 3 forums that PSL
forums.
stands for.
Oh, yeah. What was that? What does it stand for?
Pickup artist hate, slut hate, and lookism.
Slut hate?
Yeah.
What do they say? Just fuck girls.
Well, that's what the forum was called.
Yeah. Who was on the boards? Was it like kids your age?
Now it is. Yeah. Now it's often people who are a little bit younger.
Yeah. Are there girls on there?
Sometimes there will be girls who try to like LARP their way into the community. When it's meant to be a male-dominated space, or just like a male space in general, because.
Yeah, because nothing says straight like making content for specifically men, hanging around handsome men, and judging other men's looks. Yeah, totally.
Women have just an exponentially easier time living life and sort of getting away with whatever the fuck they want. So, you know, you give them like this whole lookmaxx avenue now to make things even easier. It's just I don't know, makes the playing board kind of.
But haven't they've been lookmaxxing for a long time, no?
Yeah, but
they
not
wear makeup
properly.
Not properly.
Yeah.
So wait, correct me if I'm wrong. There's normie for guys.
Right.
Low tier, mid tier, high tier normie.
Yes.
And then there's Chad, Turbo Chad, Giga Chad.
Chad Light Chad.
Chad Light.
Yeah.
What are you?
Gotta correct him. Chad Light. We got that, Adam.
I don't rate myself.
We're like Giga, no?
Yeah, sure.
Low key.
We're like Giga, yeah.
Yeah. People
I
don't
agree.
understand what it's like for us to be.
It's true.
Yeah. Is your philosophy that like one can make themselves into a Chad if
No.
they want? No.
So genetics are going to play a huge role in everything and what's able to be accomplished, but you know, anyone can improve their looks to a pretty significant degree if they're willing to do sort of whatever it takes and go with that mentality.
Yeah.
But obviously your base, where you start out, is going to determine a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
So you might looks max your entire life, do everything properly, but if you're someone who just does not have the genetic base to allow for you to be a Chad or anything, you might be a little disappointed.
Yeah.
What am I doing, bro? What am I doing, dude? I'm listening to a look maxer talking about how to get to a Giga Chad level through genetics, or if you have the right genetics. Like, honestly, what the fuck am I doing? This is great content, though.
How
that's-
tall are you now? 6'2"?
Yeah. So that's the goal at the end of the day, is to maximize SMV. And if you could do so through other areas, you know, go for it.
Yeah. Gesturing.
But at the end of the day, that's going to be incredibly difficult for someone to have like the status ascension I did, right? Where it makes it comparable.
Can I ask you a question? Is it like looks maxing a means of like avoiding, like it's called gesturing, but like just like a chatting, like, or like flirting with girls? If you're like so hot you don't have to talk to them?
Yeah, it certainly makes it easier to be a dumbass.
To not talk to girls.
Yep.
Also, just about like when I was like a 16, like just being so afraid if a girl doesn't want to kiss me back, like just like wanting to kiss a chick, and like how nauseating you feel at that age.
Mm-hmm.
And like had that been post Me Too, it probably would have been even scarier, right?
I've never had to.
I'm just saying, like, does that make it scarier? Like, does that make dating or gender relation, like relating to women, scarier for guys your age? No?
No.
Me Too?
I've never had any issues.
I'm not saying you got Me Too. No, you're not listening to me. I'm saying that it creates a fear. Kids are having less sex now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of statistics about this. Young men are.
It is true.
I'm pretty sure 2/3 of young men 18 through 21 haven't had sex in 6 months. So it's
Really?
it's quite brutal. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
Who's
guess.
your fan base? Who's the squad? What, do you have a name for the stands?
No, not really.
What are they called? Clav Gang? Yeah.
No real name.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it's a lot of guys? It's a lot of young men?
Surprisingly, it's actually pretty split down the middle.
Bro, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. It's all young men, bro. Going down the wrong freaking path. Be for real.
Really?
Yeah, I would say in terms of like my live stream viewership, it would be like mostly men, but
Yeah.
I have a lot of female fans, like, you know.
For being hot.
Bro,
Yeah.
stop it.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah, come on, bro. You have an SMV. That's why the bitches wanna. Come on.
Yeah,
He's so
I don't. I
lying,
think it's just
dude.
from
Oh my
from
God.
TikTok, like, would be most of the female audience.
Bro, girls take his fame aside. Even if he was just this good-looking dude without the fame and clout or whatever, like, no. Girls don't want to be around you in real life. They're not gonna waste their time and watch you on a freaking kick platform of all places.
It's like they're not really
Like, let's be
interacting
for real.
with
These girls right here. Yeah.
maybe, yeah. TikTok probably.
Yeah, I guess when I found out about you, it's like I guess you've had like various controversial moments, but like those have obviously, for me as like a fucking middle-aged man, like those are the times that it gets on my like algo, right?
Right. Yeah.
And is there a pressure there? I guess like to like controversy max.
Most content creators
Controversy max.
try to clip farm.
What is clip farm?
Like, just do stupid shit to go viral, but a lot of the times, like,
Yeah.
I won't really be thinking too hard
It's just
when it happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, all those clipping accounts
Yeah.
that just went viral for that kind of shit, none of those words are anything that I even understand myself. Like, it's just people making up random shit because they pay clippers based on viewership, so they're just writing dumb shit, and like, they'll put filters on your face.
What
and
words
stuff.
are they saying?
like jester gooning. Like
Jester goon. Yeah.
doesn't like really mean anything.
Do you feel like that's making fun of you a little bit?
Yeah, I would say so. It's the message.
You aspire to look to do
To look
more
better.
looks maxing?
Yeah, like I don't really think the whole rating
This
thing.
is such an
for some reason
unserious
people
conversation.
are goddamn obsessed with figuring out the rating. Ask me for a rating, but dude, just look better. That's all you need to worry about.
Yeah. When you look in the mirror, do you see the imperfections that you want to correct?
Yeah, but it's not like one of those body dysmorphia type of, reactions where I'm just like, can't even leave the house because I like, my mid-face ratio is off by like 1 millimeter type thing. And there are people like that.
You look good, dude. You're
I think when you start thinking about getting, leg lengthening surgery, I think you saying you don't have body dysmorphia kind of goes out the window. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, there are people like that. I know.
Look at these girls. They're
what's
sliding out of their chairs right now.
So I know what's suboptimal about my face, but I don't really let it occupy.
What is suboptimal about your face?
Well, obviously there's plenty of things, right?
Dude, you're fired, dude. You're plenty of things. What are you talking about, dude?
Well, just being like slight.
What am I then? I should kill myself? What like? You look suboptimal. You look incredible.
Well, almost no one has.
You look like Superman or something.
Well, almost no one has a completely perfect face according to science, right? So you could find things that are flaws
According
on
to
anyone,
science.
but
I love
some
when
of
he
them will be
drops that.
minor, and some people will be extremely deformed. So it's just like it's the whole thing's a spectrum.
Yeah.
But I don't really think about it too much.
Oh, there's a spectrum, all right. There is certainly a spectrum, clavicular.
Right. So I guess what do you do day to day? Like what's your kind of routine?
A lot of it is pharmacology, right? So like using pharmaceutical.
Drugs.
Yeah. So what that would kind of look like is I don't like the endocrine system, which is like your natural testosterone production, because just in a modern society, there are so many things that are meant to disrupt this process. So my entire mentality is just don't try to fight it with doing these stupid carnivore diets and wearing like this cotton clothes.
Yeah.
It's like just get off the entire thing and use exogenous hormones.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, bro. What is happening? All this talk about science, and then he's out here promoting drugs that fuck up with your hormonal system, the endocrine system. Like, dog, what kind of message are you sending? It's not backed by science. Again, even using steroids at a freaking low level, unless you need testosterone and you need to be on TRT therapy, for example. But if you don't, do you know how much you're putting your health at risk and shortening your lifespan? This is a crazy freaking message.
That's the first thing that I do is testosterone.
What is that, like a syringe or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one. The next thing is going to be a GLP-1 agonist.
What is that?
So I use something similar to Ozempic called retatrutide.
Okay.
And that's a peptide that basically suppresses my appetite, making it difficult to eat. I don't really think about food too much, and because being lean is about 70% of what you could accomplish in terms of looks maxing.
Yeah, really.
And then the next thing is, hair loss, because 2/3 of men by 21 years old are experiencing some form of male pattern baldness. So avoiding that is really going to be something that's crucial to maintaining those looks.
I agree.
So taking what's called a 5-alpha reductase inhibitor, testosterone converts into dihydrotestosterone through this one enzyme in your body. So you're blocking that process because DHT is going to be a huge problem for your hair, right? It causes hair follicle miniaturization.
Did not mean to do that.
Would you rather lose your hair or your dick? Because I would say dick, personally.
Yeah.
Fucking, I would look terrible without hair. I'd
Right.
look sick.
Exactly.
Yeah. But if you go bald, you could go jacked. You could go Bruce Willis kind of.
No, that just makes you look like one of those cringe red pill jesters, I feel like.
I think they're jesters too.
Yeah, I kind of just like to refer back to the quote, like hair is life, and if you have no hair, you have no life.
Confucius.
Nah, that I will agree with. The hair thing, it's every guy's worst freaking nightmare, balding and stuff. I should probably take some things to make sure that I don't lose my hair. I mean, it doesn't really run in my genetics, at least with my dad, about hair loss or anything. He still has a good set of hair and stuff. I will say the biggest factor for hair loss though is sleep. Like, I have friends and they do not get a good night's sleep, and that definitely messes with their hair. Of course, genetics plays a part into it, but getting a good night's sleep, man, and that goes with working out as well. That's how you see the changes when your body's asleep. So get your sleep, and I'm talking to myself there too, because sometimes I be up too late.
That's actually
recording a clavicular interview with Adam Friedland at like 1 a.m.
Saint Hamoudi.
Who's Saint Moody?
Saint Hamoudi, just some autists from like the black pill space.
Oh, okay. He's not from the Bible.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and then you do like a finasteride or whatever.
Something similar.
Okay.
Dutasteride.
Because the T makes you go bald faster.
Yeah,
It gives you acne.
The testosterone and its byproduct.
Yeah.
Dihydrotestosterone.
Yeah. So you just do those 3 things?
No, I mean, we'll be sitting here for a little while if we go through the whole
Yeah.
whole
Why do you
regimen.
go to medical school?
Well, I got kicked out of school.
Yeah, but what?
Bro, you take so much drugs. Why didn't you go to medical school?
We'll get you back in. I don't want to be a Jewish brother, but you should go to medical school.
That's
you know
a
all this
horrible
crap.
idea. Dude,
Why? You know all this
because
crap.
I'm already-
You could help people doing medical school.
I would never go back to school. I'm already doing good enough on social media where I can't even think about the word.
Yeah, he's totally afraid to get totally mogged by that ASU frat leader for sure. Totally, that's why he wouldn't go back to school.
School in a serious
You could be a
context.
doctor. You could be in a good.
Fuck
it's
no.
a good job, no?
No, doctors.
But you know all this stuff. Do doctors agree with the stuff you're saying right now, or
Doctors are.
is it you're
are
rogue?
I'm telling you, listen to this. These people
Did he just say doctors are cope? Hold
are
on.
literally going to school. No, doctors.
But you know all this stuff. Do doctors agree with the stuff you're saying right now, or
Doctors are.
is it you're
are cope.
rogue?
I'm telling you,
That's-
listen to.
Yo, listen to me. Don't listen to the doctors, bro. Doctors are cope. They're not alpha like me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Vibe maxing, all that stuff. Type shit, you know? Vibes plays a role into the research and science, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
These people are literally going to school for 10 years, accumulating a retarded amount of debt
Retarded, yeah.
just to make like, a wage that's not really going to elevate you to a position where you could beat any looks disparity. So it just doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, but your mom tells the daughter, like, you find a
Like,
nice
dude,
doctor.
if you're gonna take out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of loans, you might as well invest it into surgery rather than going to school.
Holy crap, bro. Please, I'm begging you. Young men, people who watch this guy, I'm begging you, please do not take this guy's advice, man. This is crazy. From this to taking some sort of steroids, and he didn't even mention the meth that he's on, meth maxing and shit. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
What if you could be a plastic surgeon?
And
They
by
make
the way,
mad paper.
you can actually get college loans and use it for surgery. So this is a method. So I've been telling people, you can literally do that. So just misappropriating the funds, it's really not gonna get you in that much trouble, and you'll mog, so you'll be able to sort of get out of it.
Okay, let's do a rapid fire questions. Okay, these will be fun. You were interviewed by Michael Knowles. What do you think of that guy's a bitch, dude?
I thought he was very nice.
Okay, never mind. I mogged when he came on here. He's
Adam
a nice
did
guy,
mog him.
whatever.
Adam did
He
mog.
just tells trans people they should be eradicated. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, so that's why I don't like to think about politics, because these people get into these manic headspaces over nonsense, and I'm just
they're
like,
losers.
dude, why?
Yeah. I have politicians on. They're fucking.
Which ones?
They're jesters, dude.
Yeah, for real.
I had the mayor, Zoran. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's fire. He's pretty fire.
Zorad?
Zoran.
No, I never heard of the guy.
He's sick. He's the New York mayor.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm so far removed. I could give a fuck, man.
He's got a high sexual.
Yo, shout out
market value.
Zoran, man. Shout out
Do
Zoran.
you jester when you're chilling with your boys? Can you jester with guys? Can you just not jester with girls? Is it okay to jester with fellas?
Dude, honestly, it's okay to jester regardless.
Oh my God, thank you. When I read that gesturing was cope, I forced me to look in the mirror when I was learning.
It's just like about, you just have to be kind of conscious of the fact that you're gesturing. That's like the main distinction that needs to be made, because some people will gesture and genuinely think it's like,
Bruh, I know this dude isn't lecturing about being self-aware right now. Holy shit.
game or the right
Holy
approach.
shit.
Like if you just want to be silly and fuck around, like that's perfectly fine in my
It's fun
opinion.
to make a girl laugh at a joke, though. It's fun.
Yeah,
It feels
but
good. It's like
that's not really jester maxing though. Jester maxing would be like
juggling. Yeah.
that, or just like maybe self-deprecating humor would be like one thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a very jester max thing to do.
What do you do for fun? Like, what's?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't do anything besides stream.
I don't do anything fun because fun is boring. Fun is Sigma. And I'm no Sigma.
Come on, bro. You gotta have fun.
Boring.
You gotta put a movie on with the boys and make jokes about it because it's a bad movie.
No.
Just try it out. Yo, where's the camera guy? Just please, just promise me you'll do that with him.
We can try.
Yeah, fuck no.
Why fuck no, dude?
I would rather, the way I think about it is like when I'm doing anything off camera that's like an activity, I'm like, I could be streaming this getting paid right now.
Come on, dude. You can't just make it. You gotta have this. You separate a little bit.
Well, think about it, right? There's literally people who do shit like mini golf and bowling and like go and hang out with like go to dinner dates with girls. Off stream, they're not getting paid, right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, doesn't that fuck with you a little bit? Like, there's people who actually do
You
this
think
shit.
that that's what people are primarily doing, or you make dinner with your girl,
Listen,
you put on a girl show,
stream it, bro.
You do face.
What?
No,
Bro,
I don't.
This is what I'm talking about. Like this mentality that everything needs to be streamed, everything is content. So weird. Like I said, his Arizona court case. Like, not everything needs to be streamed, man. You know.
I don't know. I
Broken
actually
brain
want a
mentality.
private life, and I had to learn that.
Dude, I want my fucking hourly streaming.
Here's the thing. I think that people are a little. When I look at social media, I think like people are kind of ignoring the fact that you're 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say that pretty much every content creator has seemingly got like this treatment for immaturity, or like, you know, people excuse bad behaviors, but that's never been applied to me whatsoever. And
Why?
I don't know, maybe it's because I just come across as like more mature when I do like these long form like podcasts a lot of the time, so people don't realize my age a lot of the times.
No, I do realize his age, and like I said, I hope he grows out of this weird red pill lookmaxxing community, look back on it and be like, damn, that shit was stupid. Do I think it's gonna happen? Absolutely not. But one can hope.
I'm also like a figure of authority in the looks maxing space.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, well, we're not gonna give you an easy out on this one.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I don't really, complain about it.
What aspects of life would you not stream? Like taking a shit, you wouldn't stream. Yeah.
Shower.
Getting pussy, fucking.
Well, I mean,
Have you streamed having sex?
you can't do that, like actually put it on the camera, but
Yeah.
I've done it like with the mic on.
Really? Wait,
That's
you're
crazy,
rocking your-
dude. That is fucking crazy to admit. That is insane, dude. Oh, man. Wow, is Adam getting his content. Whew!
You're rocking her world.
Um,
What's it like for a girl having sex with you?
like 1 minute, and then you have to go to a clinic a few days later.
You hit it quick?
Yeah, bro, I gotta get back to work. I'm a busy guy,
You're such a legend. It's crazy.
Such a legend.
You're such a legend. Why are girls more flattered about premature ejaculation? If a girl prematurely ejaculated,
It's
I'd be
not
like, I'm
flattery
the
at
best
all,
at
man.
sex. What? A
That's
girl
not-
should be like, wow, I was incredible today. Yeah.
Dude, it's about my time, right? It's not about.
Oh, so you make yourself bust really
You hear
fast.
the
Yeah,
people
bro, I'm not
laughing?
here to flatter
Oh,
anyone.
So then
man.
just jack off. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Wait, what is the looksmaxxing?
You ever do the stranger?
What's the stranger?
Oh, dude, I love telling people about this one.
What is it?
So basically, you gotta sit on your hand until.
Oh yeah, classic.
there you
Yeah,
go.
the stranger. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Have you ever done the Tennessee pile driver?
I kind of want to know, what is it?
It's you're stooping on a wall, and it's the force is so big that you smash through the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever done the Darwin?
The Darwin. Maybe by
You
accident.
put your soft dick in a girl's mouth, and then it evolves.
Yeah, I've done that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a fun one. So do you feel like a fear or like an anxiety about staying on top?
Stupid, bro.
Like I asked you this earlier, but are people coming for your spot ever?
No, I mean, like, there's making good content is kind of like the goal at the end of the day, and I think I'm pretty captivating based on what's been happening with the numbers. So I'm just gonna continue being myself.
What about Marlon? Who's
about
this Marlon? I'm seeing
another
him.
streamer?
Yeah. But he's a hot guy too.
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Yeah. I don't fucking look at guys. I don't do the math on guys' hotness, dude. Who's the hottest girl
The hottest girl
ever?
Ever. Oof.
And we're gonna go around the room. So get ready.
Maybe you go first. I don't know.
Denise Richards, that James Bond movie, Dr. Christmas Jones.
What, the old James Bond stuff?
Yeah, with Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, she was an 11. Or the movie Wild Things. Model. Yeah.
The thing about that question is, like, I'll kind of flip flop on the answer a little bit.
Who?
'Cause
Sydney
people-
Sweeney. You think is number one?
No, I think that bitch looks like shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw that clip where you're saying she looks like crap.
Yeah. So
Come
you
on,
baited
bro.
me to say that.
She got big. Have you seen the things?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of awesome, no?
Yeah, but it's just hard to get over that face.
Come on, pause.
And she's gonna be shooting your head off about some, like, political issue, and it's just like,
You think
bitch.
Sydney Sweeney is political?
Dude,
That
that is
want
a
her to be.
crazy
They want her to
take.
be. They want you to be too.
I know, bro. It's fucking retarded.
what's so funny is, oh man, I originally was a Sydney stan, man. I loved the movies she was in, and then that whole thing happened with the politics shit, and my God, she is no Billie Eilish, she is no Sabrina Carpenter. Go check out that video.
Why do people attribute looksmaxxing to being right
They
wing?
just don't know what it is, man. So they're kind of, scrambling to figure out what I'm about, and because it's a whole new thing.
Can I ask you another question? What's your favorite animal? Dog.
Yeah,
Me too.
I have a dog.
Me too. What kind of dog?
I don't know.
I have pit bull.
I hate when people ask me that question. Like, and
Why?
They think it's weird if you don't know what kind of dog you have.
Dude, look at my dog.
And that's another
So
just
cute.
like that's
how
what
cute.
normies interacting. Nice.
Yeah. What do you think? I got her from the street.
Normies interacting is always so silly to me because they're like
What? It was
like normal people.
Yeah, I
Because
can't
they run
stand
into
it.
each other and they're like, "Oh, what kind of dog do you have?" As if they give a shit about
that is, and then they go
that
mini
person.
golf. Yeah.
answer. So yeah, no, I never.
Wait, let me see your dog then. Just be a normie for a second. Just be normal, maybe for a second, dude.
All right.
Your dog looks. That's your best friend.
Is that what they say?
I don't know. Who's your best friend? This guy in the back? He fucked 10 girls, and he said low double digit.
Yeah, I can't even find a picture
All
of
right,
my
yeah.
dog.
Like, where do you rank
Doesn't
male
have a picture of
beauty
his
in like the
dog,
kind of
'cause,
scale of what's important?
Because it's obviously Sigma if you have pictures of your dog, you know? Definitely would not have a whole album dedicated to your dog, because I wouldn't, because that's Sigma, you know what I'm saying?
Like
The highest.
higher than like kindness or something.
Yeah.
Really? What? Why is that?
Well, because these things are going to be perceived according to the physical, right? So, like all the intangible things, like, being kind or, being funny,
Yeah.
that's all going to be haloed by your attractiveness. So, there's no point in really valuing them as separate things when they're all kind of interconnected.
Well, like Mother Teresa, she wasn't a looker, but she's famous for her kindness, right? Like, She didn't need a baseline attractiveness. She was kind, right? Like,
Well, nobody gives a shit about Mother Teresa. I'm gonna be honest with
people
you.
do.
Nobody gives a shit about Mother Teresa. I'm gonna be honest with
People
you.
do. No, people. She's famous. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think people are probably gonna care more about someone in Hollywood, like a Brad Pitt figure, than they would Mother Teresa.
Because he's hotter than her.
He probably mogs, yeah.
He would
Mother
mog her.
Teresa.
That's for sure.
That's, oh my God.
Since you've maximized your attractiveness, right? The things that I've seen, like I found out about you from, are like things like the car, the thing last week in Arizona, like those kind of things. I guess are like have those. Do you perceive those as complicating your life? Like, like. So it's just like, is the formula of like maximizing your attractiveness to make everything better? Does that necessarily does that complicate it?
Well, I just have an interesting status, I guess you could say, where I'm like a infamous figure.
Yeah.
So, where there's a lot of love, and I would say that's 99% of the interactions.
That's fucking crazy. I see clip after clip of people just like messing with him in public. That's just insane. That's an insane take. Again, goes back to the self-awareness thing.
Those aren't the ones that are going viral on headlines as some one dickhead who is a hater and wants to, do some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's just what goes viral, but that's not the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
The reality of the situation is, I'm talking about men's issues and kind of identifying with that, and no one's been a spokesperson for, the struggle.
What struggle? What are you talking about? What struggle?
In a meaningful way, I would say there's a lot of.
You're the first.
Well, there's just a lot of like disinformation, I guess would be the way you could put it, or there's sort of like a key element that's always been missing from the manosphere and the red pill space, which was that looks are an extremely important thing and they shouldn't be ignored. So I think young men like feel kind of understood by my message, like by me.
What resonates, you think, with young men?
Well, because I understand it, right? It's not like I have my head super big because I'm famous. It's like I kind of blew up on social media not that long ago, so right. I was right there in the struggle.
Yeah.
I was still working a normal job less than a year ago.
Wage cuck.
Yeah, I was wage cucking.
Yeah. What was your last job?
Working at a restaurant.
Yeah. If you're close with your sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
If someone told her that she was low tier Becky or subhuman, whatever, like, would you want to beat their ass?
Well, that'd be like sort of a cortisol spike.
Cortisol spike.
The expectation for you to do some dumbass shit and like get into fights all the time, I think is just a culture that definitely needs to be added. Like I'm high class and I don't do shit like that.
In the same sense as Michael Knowles fixating on trans people's lives, like what is the merit of telling someone that they are nasty? Like,
well, yeah, I guess, and I would not really do that unless someone were to be a dickhead to me first. And I think any of the clips where it's just like me talking to someone in a disrespectful manner, they always cut out the previous part of the interaction where they would just come up and start acting crazy. Like I'm not.
I imagine so.
Yeah, it's not like
I remember there's this one clip where he looked high as hell, crashing out on someone. Like, I don't know. It's kind of going against what he's saying right here.
Going up to people and being like, oh, you're fucking subhuman.
I saw a clip where a girl was like trying to flirt with you. She was like, why did you come say hi? And you're like, because your fucking cheeks look like shit or something.
No.
You said her
I saw that clip.
mandicular was crappy or something.
No,
like,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
be nice to girls, dude, at least.
I am. I would say.
You should be nice to girls.
I would say
They're girls, dude.
There's a lot of clips of this, but pretty much every single chick I've met in person was like, wow, you're actually a lot nicer.
I think as a thesis, the concept that life is exponentially better for people that are good looking is the
No,
most
right.
obvious thing in the world, and you're just articulating that. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't like. To me, that just makes sense, right?
Right.
And that's been our like what's benefited us in life. Like that's why we've just everyone's like, you know, like it's fine. Like it's annoying sometimes, right? Like when just girls are like this every time I, publicly masturbating. I'm sorry, but beyond that, what I'm saying is that like, I guess when I was younger, getting obsessed with something was something that losers did. Like cool people and hot people could just be normal, right? And that's the fascinating thing about this is like, it was never a cool thing to be obsessed with anything, and
Yo, Adam's spitting facts right now, low key. Like, I don't know if Clavicular's picking up on this, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Like obsessing over your looks and shit doesn't make you look cool. Like, and that's why I think Clavicular gets a lot of hate, because it's just weird. It's just like, not normal. Like I said, just being a cool, normal person, being nice to people. It's really that simple. Get more friends that way. You get more connections with girls that way. Just being a normal person and starting a conversation.
I think that's what I'm trying to grapple with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would not really say that looks maxing is cool. I would say that it's something only.
But you're the coolest guy. You're the biggest streamer.
Well, I mean, it's more just that there's a lot more sides of the internet now, and there's a lot, like, people are just looking for what's new, what's fresh.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed this?
Yeah, no.
Dude, I think it's fascinating, and I really hope that
good
I'm
talk
not
show.
condescending.
No.
Yeah.
I don't get any malicious vibe at all.
Yeah.
I would say, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I already kind of forgot.
It's fine, dude.
What
Don't
he
worry
looks
about it. That happens to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's thrilling to be around me and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm awesome, right?
Absolutely.
I feel the same way
appreciate
about
you
you.
having me on. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel the same way about. I mean, also like, you're Braden, right?
Yeah.
You could call me by my real name too.
Okay.
Yeah, Muhammad.
Muhammad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
my guy. Yeah, I thought that was awesome. You enjoyed it, guys?
Oh, that's great. Overall, great content. There was a lot of tidbits in there. I love Adam's irony. I thought it worked really well with Clavicular's obsessive nature with look maxing. And I'm glad I saw that interview. It was exactly what I expected it to be. Clavicular coming up with mumbo jumbo, SMT, PMV, pH level terminology, and Adam just sitting there so confused. Classic. I love that look when he's like trying to give a fuck and he's just like not understanding whatever the fuck's happening in front of him right now. I remember the last Clavicular video I made, there were like comments like defending dude, like, you just don't understand, man. No, and I don't want to understand. At least personally, I can say, like Adam said, just being nice to girls, dude. Like it doesn't cost anything to be freaking nice. And like I said, usually just being a nice person, like that gets you good interactions. You want good interactions with people. You want good interactions to make friends, to possibly have a partner. You gotta approach with the right attitude. I'm not trying to quote unquote like mog people, mog girls. Like, come on. And of course, I'm not saying be a doormat either. Like, it's okay to have boundaries, but the way Clavicular theology, its closeness and its proximity to incel culture, that's my issue with camera just busted. But yeah, Clavicular's proximity to the incel culture on the internet, that's my main issue with him at the end of the day. The fan base, the community around this look maxing culture, I think it's bad. I just, and you guys know my motto on this channel if you've seen other videos. We like good things on this channel, we hate bad things. And to me, at the end of the day, Clavicular, his community, the kick culture, all that stuff, kick streaming, like, I just think that that's bad things. And I want to make it clear that Clavicular's got it all fucked up in his head. And if you are a young person who likes clavicular, like I'm telling you, if you go out into the real world acting like that, you're not going to get the interactions or the results you think you are. But I hope you enjoyed that reaction video. I certainly did. I gotta sleep max now, and I will edit max this and get this out as soon as I can. But until the next video, I'm your internet bro, Raph. To the left of me, you'll see some other videos you can check out. And until the next one, I am outski.